Bottom line is 31-24 with 22 seconds left. Cal trying to tie it, or Oregon trying to tie it up.
First and goal. Stewart in the backfield. Dixon. Colvin.
No signal.
Colvin. The officials have yet to make a call. It's got to be something.
Well, I thought
it looked like he reached over the pylon, knocked the pylon down, but did he have possession of the ball? We still do not have a signal. This is unbelievable. How can you review something if they're going to review this if you don't have something to review?
Well, they want to see if he fumbled it into the end zone. If he had possession, fumbled it into the end zone.
You've got to make a call, though, before you look at it.
Is it a touchback?
Ruling on the field is touchback.
Here's
ball
the
is
touchback.
Fumbled into and out of bounds in the end zone.
He did have possession.
The ruling on the field is being reviewed.
He did fumble it into the end zone according to the officials. So take another look. They're saying he made the catch, dove for the end zone, fumbled before he crossed the line. Ball went into the end zone, touchback, and it does look like it was out. Here's another angle.
And Marcus Ezef is the man.
Ball was out before he crossed the pylon. Now, was it inside the pylon or did it go out of bounds? Looks like it came inside the pylon. Boy, that's close there.
Yeah,
Touchback.
There are a number of things to look at here, but it appeared the ball did go.
Well, he made the catch, made a football move. Now the fumble. He was not across the goal line. Touchback.
Marcus Ezef, the guy that made the ill-timed personal foul penalty in the first half, may have just redeemed himself by stripping the ball from Cameron Colvin.
Dan, from this angle, he made the catch, made a football move, took a step, fumbled the ball before he crossed the goal line. The ball was inside the pylon, and that is a touchback.
You know, that last look, though, we had from the handheld camera, we go back a couple. It'd be interesting to see where the ball was when it did come out of his hands.
I don't think it was to the goal line
This
yet.
shot right here.
All right, there's the catch, turns. All right, now the fumble there. It was not across the goal line. It went inside the pylon. That's a touchback. And the play, the call on the field should stand.
Dan Hill is our replay official. We got 16 seconds to go in the ball game, and this review appears to be the correct one if the call on the field is that it is a touchback. Cal ball at the 20-yard line.
They're just looking now to see if in fact the ball broke the plane, and from our replays it doesn't look like it. It looked like it was out before it got to the goal line. It did go inside the pylon, and that's a touchback. One more time. The ball was out before the goal line. So the call on the field should stand.
Last three possessions for the Ducks, 2 interceptions, and that fumble.
And for a place that was so loud, it now sounds like a library.
It's always quiet when you're expecting bad news, I think, my friend. 59,000 on hand. New stadium record.
Oregon has won 8 of the last 10 from Cal. Cal leads the all-time series. And the Bears haven't won here in Autzen since 1987.
Jack Wood is our referee, in communication with our replay official, Dan Hill. They're taking their good sweet time, and well they should.
It all hinges on this play, this call, this replay. Such a great drive. Used the clock so well, moved the chains, and was ready to score to tie the game.
Yeah, you got to feel good for Marcus Ezef, because he was, that first half, the reason why Oregon had a 7-point lead.
His late hit out of bounds, 15-yard penalty instead of 4th and 7, then gave him a first down, and they went in and scored. You're right. Look inside the replay booth.
That is Dan Hill standing up with the headset on, communicating with Jack Wood down in the field. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on this field stands. Touchback.
And the Cal Bears are going to win this baby.
And it was everything advertised, at least in the second half, huh, partner?
I thought an even better. You know, we were talking about a track meet and the high score in the first half was so defensive-minded, and both teams struggled to find themselves offensively. Second half, we saw the offenses that were advertised. It has been spectacular.
So all that's left is for Nate Longshore to limp out and take a knee with this football, as he does.
Now you just hope that he's okay and there's nothing in that surgically reconstructed ankle that's going to cause him to miss any time.
First win at Autzen Stadium since 1987 for the Cal Bears. Today's Chevy players of the game are Deshaun Jackson of California and Jonathan Stewart of Oregon. In recognition of their efforts, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund. Congratulations for both of those fine players. With the number 6 Cal Bears looking to move up with the Oklahoma's loss today.
Ready. Here we go.
And there's so much at stake. You look at this Pac-10, you've got USC. They still have to play Cal. They still have to play Oregon. This conference is special.
Todd, you're with the winning coach.
Coach Tedford has a lot of people who'd like to say hello to. These are your former Stomper fans. What can you say about this game?
What a game. You know, the players played so hard on both sides. You got to give them credit. They played real hard to come back down the stretch there. Our guys sucked it up, too. It was a great football game. Great college environment. I'd like to thank our fans for coming out. Great support with our fans.
What's the difference between the first half and the second half? Because it looked like your offense was really sluggish there in the first quarter.
Well, we tried to establish a run, really, in the first half, and they were stuffing us. So we needed to open up a little bit, throw some play actions, get the ball down the field. Nate threw the ball well. Deshaun made some big plays.
End of the game, an injury to Nate Longshore. Can you update us on how that is?
I don't know. It's an ankle, and Nate's a tough guy, and we just have our fingers crossed. We get a bye next week, so hopefully he'll be fine.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Congratulations. Dan?
Thank you, Todd. Well, the SC Trojans watching today's game have been put on notice by the California Golden Bears. Once again, our final score is California 31, Oregon 24. Tune in tonight for Saturday Night Football on ABC, presented by Southwest Airlines, SC and the Huskies from Seattle. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So for Tim Brandt and Todd Harris, hope you enjoyed this one, everybody. I'm Dan Fouts. Goodbye.
This